inside of you.
Blessings to all of you beautiful beings. It's Elena and I'm enchanted to have you be here on my channel. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new, consider liking, subscribing, becoming part of my little YouTube family. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back to each and every one of you. Amazing, fantastic, beautiful souls right across the screen. Lots of love, lots of warm hugs, and hopefully you and yours are safe. On today's video, as the title would suggest, I am doing a review for The Witch's Bounty, The Witch's Moon, and The Witch's Roots. All three tiers of The Witch's Moon subscription boxes, and this is for the month of July. Now, I'm recording this almost mid-August. I haven't seen the previous month's box just yet. I haven't done an unboxing for that yet. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and see what this month's boxes bring, and I'm very excited to see what kind of goodies are inside. The patience that I need to have not to just tear into all the boxes that are stacked on the side of my living room, by my living room wall is incredible, because I want to see what all the goodies are, and well, I want to make sure that I share them with you, because that's the main reason why I get all of these subscription boxes, is so that I can show you all of the interesting and cool goodies inside of these. Now, Witch's Moon is a monthly subscription box, and they do all sorts of pagan and witchy, that type of thing, and three tiers have different prices and different costs and different attributes to them. So the Witch's Roots is the least expensive out of all of them, and it is usually based around a specific herb for the month. They usually add like a small crystal inside here as well, and other wonderful goodies. All of these boxes come with a candle, with incense sticks, and with an oil to go alongside with the theme. The Witch's Moon is kind of a little bit of everything, but it's usually based around kind of growing your apothecary and building up your altar, that type of thing. And then the Witch's Bounty is based around magical jewelry and wonderful jewelry pieces. So all of these are so much fun to get, so much fun to unbox, and I'm usually pretty much in love with all of the things inside. Now, without further ado, let's start with the least expensive one first. These boxes I have purchased with my own money. I fortunately am not sponsored by them. It would be pretty cool if I was. So these are purchased with my own money, and I have no affiliation with them. I'm just sharing the wonderful goodies within. So, ready for some brown inside of a brown box? Ta-da! So inside here we have the paper with all of the fun information and all the goodies inside. I will read that last. And then we have some artwork. Their artwork is what drew me to these boxes. I absolutely adore the artwork here. And first we have is the chakras, and they're doing the traditional 7 chakras with the traditional 7 chakra colors, so that's pretty cool. And ooh, white tea is the herb for the month. Now the box itself smells pretty sweet, which is pretty cool. I'm going to take this out of its plastic baggie, that way there's less glare, and I tend to save these and package things either for letters or for my shop, that sort of thing. So I like to reuse a lot of packaging. So this is the artwork for white tea. I absolutely adore their artwork, their information, and that type of thing. It has alliances, like colors that come with it, elements that come with it, celestial influences, and that sort of thing, which always makes it a great addition to any book of shadows. Then we have white tea, the main herb. Now, is this what I'm smelling? The sweetness that I'm smelling here? Ah, yes, it is. It smells, I would say there's like almost a hint of something sweet, almost vanilla-like, but very white tea-like. If you've ever had white tea, then this kind of has that smell. I'm not sure if it talks about this being an ingestible herb or if it's just for ceremonial use. I will read through it, but we get a nice packet of herb for the month. So here is that. Then we have a little crystal. Ooh, we have a little crystal heart. Cute. I'm not entirely sure what crystal this is, but it is petite and cute and blue, and it flies. Can you believe it? So we have that. Can't really guess at what crystal that is. Not entirely sure. Ooh, it appears that we have a goddess pendant. Nice. Oh, this is very pretty. And it comes with a chain. Oh, this is very, very beautiful. It says, I am at peace with myself and my world. I like that. So a gorgeous pendant. In the back it has an inscription. Let's see if I can flip that over. Okay, so far we have a good start here. Then we have, we have candles for all the chakra colors. Love it. Oh, and a candle holder. Is this candle holder 7-pointed? Oh boy. Oh, that is nice. So this one came with 7 candles. And we do have a 7-pointed star candle holder, which is pretty cool. Usually a 7-pointed star is in reference to Fae, at least that's what I know in my past studies, but I do like how they associated the 7 points with the 7 traditional chakras. I assume these are standard paraffin, possibly beeswax candles, and we have 7, for all of the 7 colors, which is pretty darn cool. I don't know if I need to really hold them up since they're standard taper candles, but here it goes. We have the rainbow. I love it. Then we have the incense sticks, and it says ritual incense, any specific unblock. Okay, unblock is the intention for these incense. I think that's the way to say it. And it kind of does smell like that white tea. Now, they don't really disclose what is inside of these, but it does really smell like that, but a little bit licoricey. There's some licoriciness in it. So we have incense sticks. I'll show an up-close view of these, but the others in the other boxes, I won't really do much with them because they all look the same. Then we have an oil. This time it is without the dropper. And I like how it's based around the chakras. That's pretty cool. And it's alignment. Ooh. So we have unblocking and alignment. Let's see what you smell like. It smells sweet, but a little earthy at the same time. And very fresh. So there's definitely either like lemongrass or some kind of some earthier type of herb in here. Awesome. So we have that one there, and that is it for the goodies inside this box. I'm gonna tuck everything back in here and we'll read about some of the things. Now, I won't be going into super in-depth detail in reading of these things because we do have 2 more boxes to go through, and I don't want to keep you here forever. But I will read about the crystal and the main points of the stuff inside. A little play on the 7-pointed star. Okay, so we have the white tea. Magical benefits to white tea, overall wellness herb. White tea brings cleansing and protection to your sacred space when dressed upon candles or placed throughout the home via sachets or charms. When consumed as an herbal tea, white tea provides you with a spiritual platform in which you can practice divination and work to connect with guides and spirits. This is also a wonderful time to receive rituals for new beginnings as it carries these youthful and young energies in its essence. Then we have the white tea herbal grimoire artwork, Goddess of Peace pendant. She's sitting among the moon, sun, and stars, and earth. This goddess is portrayed in such a peaceful position in balance with all things. Ooh, it is an Amazonite heart. Awesome. Absolute stone of harmony. Amazonite is considered to be a peacekeeper. As you work and meditate with Amazonite, allow its energetic properties to align with your highest truth. Then we have the set of 7 chakra candles. Then we have the chakra Book of Shadows artwork and ease and alignment magical anointing oil. It's enchanted with white tea leaves, ginger, and lemon oils. Okay, so it's lemon oils that I'm smelling, not lemongrass. Then we have the Unblock Ritual Incense Sticks, and they're fragrant ritual incense sticks placed within your collection to help clear away any creative blocks. Nice! Might need to use that when I'm having a creative block for any of my artsy projects. So that is for the Witch's Roots box. Onto the big one. Then we're gonna look at the Witch's Moon, and I'm excited. It feels heavy. Like, this feels really heavy. So let's see what delightful goodies are in here. It just makes me so happy. There's always we have a smoke cleansing wand that will cleanse literally everything. It is like the size of my arm. Wow. Okay. I think this is cedar. I'm not 100% sure, but damn, this is a big stick. Wow, okay. It's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. Then we have some herb packets. Well, obviously we have the little information book and an oracle card that comes with it. So here's the artwork for this, and it says Manifestia. You can decide how you want to live. The universe fully supports your choice to step into the optimal version of yourself. Dream big, then dream bigger. Now is a great time to start the projects you have been considering. All it takes is some pollination. Be creative with your visioning. Sow the seeds of the reality you want to experience through affirmative thinking and higher intention. Then anchored or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart, overcome fear, take strong positive action, and let go of the outcome. Know and trust your dreams are already on their way and expect to see results. I needed to hear that. I definitely needed to hear that. Okay, so on to the herbs inside here. I believe we have a little tea pouch. That type of thing. Then we have chamomile, rose, Rose Haw, I will read about that. I can't really read that letter, unfortunately. And then we have Droyle's Nettle. Is that what I'm reading? I'll need to read about it. So we have this one here, a nettle of some sort. Sometimes I have difficulty reading the font of these, especially since English is not my first language, and well, sometimes, whoop, we have flying things in these boxes. We have that one there, and then chamomile. That one I know. So I also see here a Mabon blend ritual herbal tea. Wonderful. let's give it a good sniff. It has some very sweet and citrusy smells to it. Nice. So we have a little tea packet. And then there's more. Ooh, we have some artwork things. We have the, oh, I don't know, something home, the has best home. I can't really read that font, unfortunately, but it looks really cool. It seems to be a spell of some sort. And we have 3 small artworks this time. We have, ooh, gold, information on gold. I'll take it out and show it to you in a second. Then we have black tourmaline. Nice, nice. Love working with black tourmaline. It was actually featured in one of my past boxes. And then we have silver. Ooh, gold and silver artwork. Awesome. I love how they incorporate metals as well as crystals because they also have a lot of magical properties and wonderful ways to work with them. So let's do this. So we have silver. Silver is usually associated with the moon and is considered to be a very feminine color. Then we have gold. Gold is usually associated with the sun and is considered to be a masculine type of color. And then we have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a wonderful protection crystal. So here's that. I love the artwork that comes with it. Just delightful. Always wonderful. I just love it. Okay, we also have, the dark, something sacred salt. I'm really having a hard time reading their font for some reason. I believe this is their bath salt, so they're no longer doing little jars. I think they're doing them in packets, and that's okay, I guess. It'll make it easier in the boxes. So we have a packet of bath salts. Awesome. Then we have, ooh, where are you? I think this is the tourmaline crystal. Yeah, we got a nice chunk of that. More tourmaline in my collection. Wonderful. So we have a good piece of the crystal. Pretty. I'm gonna put that aside. There's a book in there which I'm pretty excited for. We have their ritual oil. And this one is specifically for Mabon. Now, don't kill me if I'm pronouncing things wrong because pronunciation is not my strong suit. I like the way this one smells. Oh, this one smells really good. How do I describe it? Kind of like cotton candy. No, bubble gum. It kind of smells like bubble gum. Literally, it kind of smells like bubble gum. It smells so good, very sweet. Have that. Then there's more. We have, ooh, I believe it's already anointed candle. Can I just slide you out of this so I don't struggle? Nope, that'll be too much to ask for apparently. I always have issues with unraveling their candles. Always. Every single time. So we have a wonderful gold candle. Ooh, this is definitely perfect for Mabon. Gold, it kind of reminds me like an ear of corn. Especially like this color. They did a great job picking a color for the Harvest Festival. Or the Autumn Equinox. Depends on how you celebrate it. Okay, that's staying on there. It does seem to be already anointed. Some herbs came off of it. I smell something on there. And these are hand-rolled beeswax candles. And they burn beautifully. They burn wonderfully. And they smell a little bit like honey when they're burned. I love these types of candles. So we have that. And there's stinky sticks. I believe this is Olibanum. Again, I have a hard time reading their font a little bit. It's fancy and pretty. Oh, that is a little bit of a bitter smell. Very earthy, very bitter, and very like men's cologne type of smell. My poor nose hairs. Okay. On to the next stuff in here. Not a fan of that smell. And we have a book. Oh, that's why it's heavy. I just bought this book too. I think I can still return it through Amazon because I haven't really opened it or done anything with it. And this one is much, much fancier. Much nicer. Where did they find a bag this size? That's awesome. Oh, it has some gilded edges. This is Crystal, Gem, and Metal Magic by Scott Cunningham. And it is a book on, well, crystals and their properties. Oh, there are no pictures in it. This book is beautiful. Look at how shiny. There's just something so wonderful about books with shiny edges. It's just amazing. And well, books in particular. Let's see, it should have saying a full color insert in here. Somewhere? I saw something colorful. Ah. Okay, so we have some colored information on their crystals. Let me give you a bit of an up close look of that. As I struggle to turn the page. Then just some general information on things inside. Very cool. I love that they include books. I am a book fanatic. There's one thing about reading books on like a Kindle or similar type of platform, and there's one thing about listening to books as an audiobook, but like feeling a book in your hands and smelling the pages is just... Book lovers, do you know what I mean? Let me know if you know what I mean. There's something wonderful about books. Okay, so I do believe that's it for the insides of this box, which pretty great. Let's read about all the goodies with it. Make sure that's closed. Don't want to make a mess. Tuck all of this stuff away neatly. I'm actually gonna put this down on the floor so it's out of the way. Okay, I have some spillage. Let's tidy things up and let's read about the goodies inside. So we have an exclusive hardcover Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Crystal, Gem, and Metal Magic book. And then we have black tourmaline stone. It is a protective and absorbs negativity when charged for that purpose. It is used for grounding and to represent the earth. Then we have the black tourmaline Book of Shadows artwork, gold Book of Shadows artwork, silver Book of Shadows artwork, the Mabon blend ritual herbal tea, with the muslin bag, and it includes chamomile, orange peel, and hibiscus flower. Then we have the extra large rosemary sage bundle. Oh, so I was totally off of what it was. It's rosemary and sage. Extra large. The thing's massive, which is really cool. I don't think I have seen a wand that big. And obviously it's for clearing and cleansing your space. Then we have rose ha, or rose hips. Oh, okay. It did look familiar. It did look like rose hips. I didn't know it was called rose ha. Pretty cool. Rose hips are commonly added to witches' bottles and moja bags to bring cleansing and clarity into their energetic properties. Then we have devil's nettle herb, an herb of Mabon. Yarrow brings a refreshing, okay, it's yarrow. Sometimes these herbs have different names, and I know them by one name and it's named in a different way. The devil's nettle definitely sounds a lot more dramatic than yarrow. This one is for representing love and longevity. Then we have the chamomile herb, which brings restful and peaceful energies. We have the hand-rolled Harvest Home spell candle. We have the Harvest Home Sabbath blessing. Okay, it says Harvest Home. Like I said, sometimes the font's a little tricky to read. I'm glad they provided a description with all the information inside. Then we have the dark, welcoming, celebratory, sacred salt. That is a mouthful. And Olibanum ritual incense sticks. It is for grounding and calming energy. Then we have the personalized oracle reading and extra parchment paper in the back for any other wonderful witchy things to do with it. Okay, I'm gonna plop that down. And on to last but not least, their most expensive box with some beautiful, beautiful jewelry inside. Now I do tend to prefer gold jewelry. I don't always wear silver jewelry. Okay, hold on. That's really pretty. I don't always wear silver jewelry, but there are occasions when I do, so I tend to keep the pieces that I really, really love, like the Tektite piece that they had last time. That just made me love these boxes even more. Okay, so, I'm gonna read that last. So we have the information pamphlet and amolite. Ooh, interesting. We have a fossilized amolite and its artwork. I absolutely love the artwork. There's just something so vintagey, old-fashioned-y, like inspiring about the art in these boxes. Definitely my aesthetic. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to start with? We are going to, ooh, we have a crystal. We have another type of crystal inside. What are you? Are you fluorite? This is potentially a fluorite crystal. It's actually a pretty nice chunk of it too. I will double check with the description, but I think this might be fluorite. We shall see. It is a very pretty piece. I like this shimmery bag. Reminds me of like mermaid scales. We also have an oil in this box too. I just hope it doesn't smell like the incense sticks in the last one. This one is called Ethereal. I'm gonna give it a little mix. It has some herbs inside. It smells a little bit like medicine, but not in a bad way. Like a minty medicine type. Now I haven't really done up close views of the other herbs, but they pretty much all look like this with some floaty things on the inside. So there's that. And then we have a little cord that they started to include for the jewelry pieces, which is very nice of them. Then we have, ooh, a chunky candle. This one is a mix of red and gold, it seems, or not a red, like a, I don't know what, magenta type of color and yellow color. I'm gonna give it a bit of an up close view so you can see the mix of the waxes inside. That's pretty cool. It's a chunkier candle. I would assume it would still burn fairly well because this is not a very dense thickness of wax, so I do think this would burn still very nicely. Then we have, we have opium incense sticks. Pretty cool. It smells okay. It smells a little too musky for my liking of using sticks, but that is pretty cool. We have that. And then last but not least, a little fancy box with something nice and fancy inside. Let's see what we have. I absolutely love all their, and this one is no exception, all of their pendant pieces. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is very, very pretty. Okay, this is just beautifully done. Look at the way the pendant, the crystal inside just kind of catches the light. Oh, so pretty. I hope I got a clear shot of it. Let me give it another try. I think this is a little better. It is so detailed and beautiful. Oh, I like this. It almost looks like a resin piece that's just stunning. Okay, so that is it for this box. Let's read about the goodies inside. So we have the Crescent Moon Ammonite pendant. Considered an organic gemstone, ammonite is a mineral that has been created through the fossilization process of the ammonite and is commonly found along the eastern side of the Rocky Mountains. Cool. Ammonite is said to hold the 7 colors of the rainbow, bringing the bearer wisdom, wealth, and continual growth. I like that. Then we have the ethereal magic anointing oil. It's included inside is a Lemurian mini quartz, and it's filled with lavender and basil and lemongrass with bergamot. Then we have opium ritual incense sticks. Then the universal blend spell candle, green calcite. Oh, okay. This is not fluorite, which is fine. This is green calcite, which is pretty cool. This is a pretty big piece for a crystal. Then we have the Ammonite Book of Shadows artwork. Awesome. All right, so here are all the 3 boxes for Witch's Moon for the month of July. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these boxes. Let me know which item of it is your favorite. I love the book. The books bring me joy. So the book is definitely my favorite, and this pendant is a very close second. So here's that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole shebang. We have tons of magical fun here, and I shall see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye.